Welcome back to the Screen Review. Today, we're diving into another simple favor, the 2025 sequel to Paul Feig's stylishly twisted 2018 hit. This time, the action shifts to the sun-drenched cliffs of Capri, Italy, where Stephanie Smothers, played by Anna Kendrick, now a best-selling true crime author, is unexpectedly reunited with the ever-enigmatic Emily Nelson, played by Blake Lively. Emily, recently released from prison, invites Stephanie to be her maid of honor at her lavish wedding to Dante Versano, played by Michelle Morone, a wealthy Italian businessman with deep ties to organized crime. As the wedding festivities unfold, the opulence masks a web of secrets, with returning characters like Sean Townsend, played by Henry Golding, Emily's ex-husband, and new faces including Emily's sharp-tongued Aunt Linda, played by Allison Janney, and Dante's formidable mother Portia, played by Elena Sofia Ricci, adding layers of intrigue. Director Paul Feig leans into the film's farcical elements, delivering a plot brimming with unexpected twists, dark humor, and a touch of noir, all while showcasing the electric chemistry between Kendrick and Lively. Whether you're in it for the mystery, the fashion, or the biting wit, Another Simple Favor offers a delectable escape into a world where nothing is as simple as it seems. But is this movie as good as the first? Let's get into it. Let's dive into the performances in Another Simple Favor, because honestly, they're a huge part of what makes the film so compelling. At the center of it all is the undeniable chemistry between Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively, still the film's beating heart and every bit as electric as in the first installment. Their dynamic crackles with energy, bouncing effortlessly between biting banter and moments of genuine emotional tension. The way these two play off each other brings a sense of spontaneity and charm that elevates even the most absurd twists the story throws at them. Kendrick, in particular, returns to the role of Stephanie with a performance that's finely tuned and delightfully quirky. She masterfully blends the character's neurotic tendencies with a growing edge of confidence, capturing that tricky balance of being socially awkward yet sharp as a tack. There's a warmth and vulnerability to her portrayal that keeps Stephanie relatable, even as she's thrown into increasingly chaotic and dangerous situations. It's a testament to Kendrick's comedic timing and emotional range that she can make a character this odd feel so grounded. But let's be real, Blake Lively walks away with the movie just as she did in the first film. And this time, she ups the ante by taking on not just one, but two distinct roles. As Emily, she's still every bit the enigma, cool, commanding, and oozing charisma with every smirk and side glance. There's a slick confidence in how she navigates each scene, her presence so magnetic that it's hard to look away. Lively makes Emily feel dangerous without ever overplaying her hand. She's a femme fatale for the social media era, stylish, sharp, and always one step ahead. But the real surprise lies in her second role, which adds a completely new layer to the narrative. Without giving too much away, it's a bold departure from Emily's swagger, cold, calculating, and deeply unsettling. Lively leans into this contrast with impressive precision, shifting her body language, voice, and energy so thoroughly that it's easy to forget you're watching the same actress. The tension between the two characters she portrays is palpable, especially in the scenes where they interact. It's not just a fun gimmick, it's a showcase of her versatility and commitment to the craft. Watching her flip so seamlessly between these polar opposites is not only entertaining but also genuinely impressive. Lively isn't just playing characters, she's commanding the screen with a performance that's layered, confident, and undeniably captivating. Let's move on to the cinematography in Another Simple Favor. The film is shot in a stunning location, Capri, Italy, which provides plenty of natural beauty and upscale backdrops that give the movie a sleek, polished look. The scenery does a lot of the heavy lifting, with sun-soaked cliffs, luxurious villas, and vibrant coastal streets setting the tone. But beyond that, the cinematography plays it safe. It doesn't try anything new or visually inventive, and that's okay. It's functional, clean, and gets the job done. The camera work supports the story without distracting from it, and while it may not stand out for creativity, it works just fine on a surface level. Let's break down the pacing and atmosphere in Another Simple Favor. The film tries to keep up the zippy, twist-heavy energy of the original, but this time it feels a bit overstuffed. The pacing suffers under the weight of too many small twists, with new reveals constantly interrupting the flow rather than building momentum. It starts to feel like every character is armed with a syringe full of drugs, ready to knock someone out and reset the stakes. It's a gimmick that wears thin fast and stretches scenes longer than they need to be. The atmosphere swings between playful mystery and over-the-top melodrama, but the tonal balance wobbles as the story leans harder into absurdity. And when the big twist finally lands, it doesn't just surprise, it undercuts the emotional and thematic potential the film could have tapped into. Instead of elevating the story, it leaves you questioning what the point of it all was. When it comes to rewatchability, Another Simple Favor is a bit of a mixed bag. A second viewing might be worth it, especially after the big twist, to catch some of the subtler choices in performance, particularly from Blake Lively, who adds layers that are easy to miss the first time through. There are little cues and tonal shifts that take on new meaning once you know where the story is headed. But beyond that, the movie's rewatch value drops off. The plot doesn't hold up well under repeated scrutiny, and the pacing, already stretched thin, makes it hard to justify sitting through it again just for the sake of the story. It's a one and done for most, with maybe a second round if you're into picking apart the details. To wrap it up, Another Simple Favor delivers a mixed bag of thrills and letdowns. One of the film's biggest strengths is its cast, with Blake Lively giving an undeniably magnetic performance, this time pulling double duty in a dual role that lets her flex both her charm and menace. She's clearly having fun, and her screen presence does a lot of heavy lifting. Anna Kendrick also brings her quirky charisma back, though she's given slightly less to work with this time around. Visually, the Italian backdrop is a stunner. Sun-soaked villas, stylish fashion, and postcard-worthy scenery provide a slick, glamorous sheen that makes the movie easy on the eyes, even if the cinematography doesn't take many risks. It looks good, but rarely wows. Unfortunately, the film stumbles when it comes to pacing and plotting. The story starts strong but quickly devolves into a mess of recycled twists and familiar tropes we've all seen before. Mystery tropes, secret twins, betrayals that feel more soap opera than suspense thriller. It's like the script throws in every trick in the book but forgets to build genuine tension or emotional stakes. The big twist that the film hinges on is less of a jaw-dropper and more of an eye-roller. Instead of a clever reveal, it feels more like a narrative shortcut that doesn't earn its impact. There's definitely some merit in rewatching for the performances and a few layered interactions that might hit better the second time around. But unlike the original A Simple Favor, this sequel doesn't leave much of a lasting impression. It lacks the playful unpredictability and stylish noir energy that made the first film pop. All in all, while I didn't have a terrible time watching it, I can't say it left me particularly impressed either. It's the kind of movie you might enjoy once with some popcorn but probably won't feel compelled to revisit. I'm landing on a strong 5 out of 10 for Another Simple Favor. Entertaining in parts but ultimately forgettable. But hey, that's just my opinion. What did you think? Agree, disagree, or somewhere in between? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell if you haven't already. Catch you in the next review.